But what people have got to understand is we live in the real world. They are real men, just like anyone else. They're subject to temptations. They're subject to error. They're subject to failure. And we've got to understand that they are not some paragon sitting on a pedestal that is unable to make mistakes.
We are our brother's keeper, and when your own brother falls, you don't leave him. And in the kingdom of God, we are brothers and sisters.
We were considered one of the first mega churches in America, which meant that we were a very, very large church with a lot of members. Community here, we reached out literally around the world. We were on television. First, we were on the PTL network. A lot of people remember that with Jim Baker, who was a good friend of ours. And then after that, we were on TVN, the Trinity Broadcasting Network, and we had a weekly program every Sunday morning. And it was not unusual to go places. Wherever we went, we were recognized because of the exposure we had on television. Devastating to see the work that you've done for many years all of a sudden just disappear, crumble. You've had a level of credibility in the community and in the nation, even the world. And then all of a sudden, people look at you in a totally different light. It's devastating. One of the things that you dread happening is if your morals, your conduct is questioned, comes into question. So no, I didn't expect it to happen. I didn't anticipate it happening. I wrote a book called A Night in Gaza, intended for professional men, for ministers, other ministers, doctors, lawyers, counselors, anyone who comes in contact with the public in a counseling situation. It's intended for them. The purpose of the book was to bring into focus some of the emotions that went along with this devastating experience. It's the story of a young minister, his life, his family, and how through an error in his own judgment, a lapse in judgment, he made a tragic mistake and was compromised. I think that by reading this book, people can see what happened, how it unfolds, and more importantly, how they can look at these events and avoid them step by step to see what has taken place and how they can keep that from happening in their own lives. I think there are some practical steps that a minister can take, or a professional man. I think that it's always important in a counseling situation, for instance, to leave the door cracked or open, if not having a third person in the room.